Okay, I can't bottle it up anymore. Because this sleep-deprived mum is back to work. Note to self, try not to piss yourself.
The first day I went back to work, I gave myself a pep talk. Come on, you can do this. Yes, you've got nursery rhymes on repeat in the back of your brain, but you can do this. I really hope I can do this.
My expectation of going back to work was that I'd just walk in, pick up where I left off. But the reality was just sitting in the office cubicle with my breast pump honking away. To be fair though, it was nice to go to the loo without my kid for once.
The big day arrives, and suddenly you need to get yourself and your new baby out of the house. I could barely get to work on time before I was pregnant, and now you expect me to do it with a baby? This is worse than a 3-day hangover.
So you're running around just shouting, shoes on, coat on, shoes on, coat on, shoes on, coat on.
They're on.
Yay.
When you first go back to work, you have to take your mum life into your job. Sometimes I'd hear someone else's baby crying in the waiting room. I'd suddenly realise, oh no, I'm leaking into my scrubs. Clean up in surgery 4, please.
I was once talking to my boss and my breast pad just came thudding to the floor.
Calls to check on your kid will be frequent and desperate. FYI, your childminder will start to get creeped out by your weird requests. Smell her head and describe it to me.
One thing you have to accept is that you'll never work in a clean shirt again.
Sometimes your boldest accessory is going to be a bit of baby sick.
Mine's yoghurt with a hint of soft play.
I couldn't even tell you what this is.
But what's great is when you're a new working mum, expectations for your appearance are so low. I have never been congratulated so much in my life just for having showered.
It's my eyeliner flick. It's like a tiredness graph. It keeps rising just before I crash. It's called Fashion Ladies. Look it up.
Then there's the rush to pick up your kid from childcare by 6 p.m.
But you always end up being late, and then you're 12 quid down doing the late mum walk of shame.
Quick question. Does anyone else find it really weird when the lovely nursery workers call your husband Daddy? No? Just me then?
And it's almost impossible not to worry about your job when you're with your baby, or worry about your baby when you're with your job. And you can't tell a baby, look, I don't care about work more than you, but I want you to be able to wear clothes and eat and get those cute little headbands with bows on. But I also want to be me, so I can be the best me for you. And also, your hair's not growing evenly, so a headband's really going to help.
Guilt is something that nobody warns you about.
The guilt.
But going back to work is also great. It's okay to enjoy being around people who don't view you as a human vending machine. And remember, if there's anyone you don't want to see outside of work, you now have an ironclad excuse. I'm sorry, I can't hang out tonight. I need to be with my baby.
Just going to the loo without someone shoving raisins under your door was brilliant.
That first cup of tea in the office, it was incredible.
A hot cup of tea.
A hot cup of tea.
And I didn't worry about spilling it on anyone's head. And I sat down the whole way through and nobody screamed. And it was just perfect.
And sure, milk, burp, nappy change on repeat is all part of caring for your baby. But having adult conversations just feels like connecting back to me again.
So basically now you have 2 bosses. One of them pays you, and one of them is cute, but has never-ending demands.
But keeping them both happy just can feel like an impossible task. But you're doing great.
Really, you're doing great.
Everything's gonna be fine. You've got this.